probably would say it was probably through COVID. Um, we we were experiencing a lot of people who are feeling hopelessness, kind of like what's happening now. There's a lot of people that are just really feeling hopeless. And there's too much bantering and division right now in the world and the nation. You know that. Everybody knows that. Um, and there's darkness. So I feel like when COVID hit, we had a lot of people coming to us, and God really bumped up the ministry that we do for teaching the word. And I realized at that point that I needed to have a stronger relationship with God. And in order for me to be able to speak the word and give people hope and pray over people, especially people who needed healing, I couldn't do it unless I was completely lined with Him, completely. And I'm still in that faith. I mean, I'm still doing that today. And so we built a prayer room that was right off of our tea room. And it was beautiful. I had this vision of like a log cabin. And my husband's a carpenter. So I just give him the vision and he takes it from there. And he built exactly what the vision was. And standing in that prayer room after it was built, we had a whole wall full of the same nails they used on Jesus was on the wall with little red prayer cards. And I was in that room, and I had like this transforming grace of God kind of swooped me up and said, I need you to be this person that I've designed you to be, this prayer warrior, this minister, this giver. But he was showing me how you do all these things, but we're bumping it up basically because people need me. It's all I kept hearing in my spirit. People need me. They need my son to get to me. So that's what I need you to do. So I stayed in that prayer room for a long time, and I felt the transforming grace and power of God just took me from one place to the next. And it hasn't stopped since then because I came out of that room and there was a confrontational customer in the cafe because I could hear her yelling. It was very strange. And I thought, okay, well, that's the devil tripping me up from what I just came from, you know? So I walked into the room and I kind of just laid hands on her and I said, peace, be still. And I just held her. And it was this transforming moment for her. And I realized something happened to me in that prayer room. Like I had healing in my hands and I had this appreciation and this yearning for God's people to understand that He is real and He is working through us who lay down everything and receive Him. And that kind of was the start of people coming to me and people, showing up in the cafe and showing up in the tea room and distraught, and me taking them in the prayer room, sitting with them, praying with them, laying hands on them, and understanding that the ministry that God wanted me to continue was about to change. And it was happening already. So that was a beautiful, a little, I wasn't scared. I was just, I get more nervous about not doing it God's way. So communicating with Him all the time, that grew in me, which grew the business, which grew a ministry in there. That's how the ministry got started, with people saying, I need to get in the prayer room. And when we took the prayer wall down, when we moved out, there were thousands I still have them, thousands of prayers on the wall in there. And I would go in there every day and lay hands on them and pray over them. And then we started hearing testimonies of God answering those prayers. And I mean, I'm hoping one day we have some space somewhere to have that prayer room because we still have all the pieces of it. But we're really hoping that we can build that prayer room again.